week 10 meals and menu plan for week 11. Hi friends, welcome if you are new, and thank you for returning if you are a subscriber. Today we're kicking off the week for what's for dinner this week. Today is Tuesday. I didn't really get much this past weekend or yesterday because I was under the weather, but today I am back in the kitchen and kicking some booty. So today we're going to go ahead and do some Salisbury steaks. I have already made my patties, which you will see in another video, but I'm going to show you how to make them once you've already had the patties made. The first thing that you want to do is get a nice big pan, heat it up with some oil, butter, whatever you like. I have some olive oil plus some ghee in there. You can do whatever you want, and you want this over medium heat. And you want to go ahead and stick them in, and you want to hear that sizzle. If you don't hear that sizzle, it's not ready yet. So with these Salisbury steaks, whenever you put them in, you want to put them in your pan and you want to leave them alone till that bottom gets cooked, so you'll be able to flip them without them breaking apart or anything. So you want to get them nice and browned. Oh, these smell so good. Now you're gonna see this video before you see the video of me making the Salisbury steak freezer meals, I believe. I'm not sure how they're going to come out. But if you happen to see this one first, don't worry, you will see the freezer meals Salisbury steaks coming up soon. Okay, and this, all we're going to want to do is we are going to want to brown them really good on both sides, and then put them aside. Because it's not dinner time yet, so I like to kind of get this out of the way before dinner time, and then I will come back, and whenever I make the gravy for the Salisbury steaks, I will add the burgers back into the gravy once I get it all nice and thickened, and then I will put a lid on it and make sure they cook the rest of the way. And I do that when it's actual dinner time, because like the gravy doesn't take very long, and to just reheat them through, or if you need to cook them a little bit, it doesn't take that long. So today is going to be a fairly easy dinner for me, since I just kind of got over getting sick. We're going to do these Salisbury steaks, and I'm going to use some more of those instant potatoes that I have. I still have several packs left, and I need to get them used up because they are, kind of date-wise expired, but they last longer than the date. But I want to go ahead and get them used up, and this is a perfect way to use them up because I'm putting the Salisbury steak in the gravy and corn on top of the potatoes. So it's a great way to use up instant potatoes. So I have these roasted garlic instant potatoes, and then I have some frozen corn here that I'm going to heat up with my herb butter. And then that will be dinner, and I will bring you back later when it all is going to come together. Okay friends, so I'm back and it's dinner time, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready. Now I'm still using up a bunch of seasoning packets that I have, so I have 2 brown gravies here. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these with 2 cups of water. And once this comes up to a boil, it'll thicken up. But I'm going to doctor up the gravy as well. I am going to add just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. And a wee little bit of my homemade ketchup. Dinner for Wednesday night is pork barbecue nachos. I had one pork barbecue that did not seal, so in order to use that up, I just made a several layer of pork barbecue nachos. Okay, so for dinner today, I'm gonna cook up some scallops, some sausage, and put it over a creamy, buttery pasta. My one son is not a fan of seafood, so that's why I went ahead and made the sausage as well. So people can have the choice. They can have both. They can have whatever. But I'm gonna go ahead and sear up my scallops first. Get them cooked and out of the pan, and then I will go ahead and cook up the pasta, and I will make the sauce in here, and then I can add the sauce to this pot, and that will be our dinner for tonight: scallop and smoked sausage pasta. Now remember, we don't want to overcook these. We just wanted to get them seared on both sides, and then we're going to remove them, because they will continue to cook a little bit, plus we will add them back to the sauce later. Alright, I'm going to pull these out of here. longterm butter. I'm gonna stick a whole bunch in here. I might be using all of it. I'm not sure yet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use this jar of Alfredo sauce that has been in my pantry. Okay, hot fudge. Okay, and now let's do the peanut butter. Peanut butter is not melted, so we will continue to melt that a little bit. So this, now I'll have to put it in the fridge since it was opened. So we need to be using that up. Okay, let's see. All right. Okay. Chocolate peanut butter layered dessert. I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the refrigerator until it is time for dessert. Hi friends, this is Carrie from Carrie's Culinary Crafts, and it is Friday, Fun Food Friday. But I'm still like kind of dragging, you know, from being under the weather. So for this Fun Food Friday, I am going to just do breakfast for dinner. I think that's Fun Food Friday. Everybody likes breakfast for dinner. And I'm even going to make this even easier. This is not something I've ever done before, but in my mind I figured, why not? Why not try? So I have a big sheet pan here with some parchment paper down. And I'm pretty much going to put everything on this with the exception of pancakes. I'm going to go ahead and make some pancakes. I'll pull out my big griddle and make some pancakes. But for the other stuff, I'm going to just go ahead and stick all on this sheet pan. So what I did was I grabbed out, remember that big day that I did all that cooking and canning of the bacon? Well, I grabbed out one of my bags of bacon that has been cooked and then put in the freezer. So I grabbed that out because it is like, it's cooked the whole way, but it's a little on the underdone side because I know when it's in the freezer that we're going to need to go ahead and cook it a little bit more. So it'll be perfect for this purpose. So I'm going to go ahead and put some bacon on here. And then I have some of these hash brown patties. I like to keep these, ouch, oh that hurt, but my fingernail back. I like to keep these on hand for a quick breakfast, and my son likes to use them in the mornings too if he cooks himself breakfast before school. So I'm going to go ahead and use these as well. Now this of course I've done before, but what I haven't done was actually making some eggs on this pan as well. So kind of like frying up some eggs, but not using it in a pan. I'm going to go ahead and put a bunch of eggs on here and let them cook in the oven with everything else while I cook the pancakes. And I am just going to, because I thawed out this whole bag, so I have plans for more of this bacon. So you'll have to stay tuned for that. Next week is St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to make a St. Patrick's Day dish. I'm going to make Irish nachos for March 17th, so stay tuned for that. And for those Irish nachos, I'm going to need bacon. Okay, eggs. And I will use as many of these eggs as I can because I need milk from the store, so I will also get myself some eggs because this is the last of my eggs as well. I know that this is parchment paper and nothing sticks to it. But just for the eggs, I want to be on the safe side. Give that a pretty good spray. And then I'm going to go ahead and put no, I'm just going to put them right on there. I was thinking about maybe using cookie cutters or something, but I think I'm just going to, everything is going to cook, so I don't need to worry about anything not cooking. And it doesn't matter that some of these broke. In fact, I wanted it that way, so they're not all dippy eggs. We can have some with that are, the yolks are cooked through. Alright, now that actually kind of makes me happy on how nice and quick that was. So let's go ahead and we will season our eggs, salt and pepper. And I guess I should salt these as well. They are pretty bland alone. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in a 400-degree oven. It's not quite up to temperature yet, but it'll be okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in there, and then I'm gonna get my griddle out and get my pancake batter mixed up, and we'll get some pancakes going. Okay. I got my pancake mix here. Okay, now I'm gonna make quite a bit of pancakes because pancakes are a favorite for breakfast, so we'll have plenty left over for my kids to have for breakfast tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. And if there's any left over and my son going back to school, if he wants to take them, he can take them. But I'm gonna go ahead and make quite a bit. Now I know that pretty sure I've made pancakes on here before, but this is my pancake mix, and on the top here I just have, you need per 1 cup of mix, you need 3/4 cups of water. Okay, so this has like dried milk in it, so you don't need to worry about adding the milk. And to me, pancakes is just a consistency basis thing. I just do it till it looks, I like it a certain thickness. So I just add the mix and the liquid until we get to that thickness. And I will just put some water in this pitcher. And I will just add what I need. I'll use now this is just a plain pancake mix. You can do whatever you want. If you want to add, I've added peanut butter powder to make peanut butter pancakes. I've added applesauce or apple butter and made like apple cinnamon pancakes. You can add jellies to this if you want. You can add any type of fruit. My kids, personally, they don't care much for fruit in pancakes. They love fruit, but they don't like them in pancakes. So usually their favorite thing to put in it is chocolate chips, peanut butter chips, that type of thing. So maybe I'll go ahead and add some chips. Now see, that made probably about 1/3 of a bowl here. I think I want a little bit more than that. Perhaps I will just use the rest of this because I've got a lot of stuff to restock, and I can make a restock day and just do everything all at once. So, pancake mix done. Let's add a little bit of water. This grill is definitely hot. I can feel it. Okay. Now we're just about, oh, I'd say we're like half of this big bowl now. So I should get quite a bit of pancakes from this. You know, depending on how big you make them. And I will go ahead and get some chocolate chips and peanut butter chips. Okay, let's Okay. Now, just so I don't forget, I'm going to set a timer on what's in the oven, just so I don't forget about it. I'll do 15. And I'm going to go ahead and butter up this griddle. And we'll turn it down just a little bit because it is smoking hot. Get that fan on. You guys see that? Okay. And I like to either a fourth of a cup or a third of a cup as my pancake scooper. My pancake scooper in with the dessert that I made yesterday. How about that? No mess ups on the first round of pancakes. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good in there. Okay, let's see. How are we doing? Oh, we are good. Let's make sure it's cooked on the inside as well. And I will share my pancake mix recipe with you. I won't need to make it for a while, but during my restock video, I will put the recipe in there. But I love this recipe. You see how nice and fluffy the pancakes are? A lot of those DIY pancake mixes, a lot of them, they don't rise very much. They stay like flat pancakes, and I don't like pancakes. If I'm gonna have pancakes, I want them to be like fluffy. So I absolutely love this recipe. And I will share that with you, like I said. Oops, with this peanut butter. And these are chocolate. Turn that down a little bit more, because they are cooking super fast. I want to make sure that that inside gets cooked. Now I did all of these pancakes, which took no time at all. But if you're a family, you don't care about pancakes or just want a super quick, fast breakfast, then just do your sheet pan meal. But because my sons like pancakes, speaking of, that one's chocolate.
Can I take?
And, yeah, these are just chocolate, these are just peanut butter. Yeah, you can take it. As long as you're still sitting down to eat lunch, you eat dinner with us.
No.
There's still other stuff that's in the oven. I can't hear you, honey. Good pancake?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I made those last two about.
Okay. I almost did make them with both. Oops. Okay, that one got a bit much. And our Fun Food Friday night is breakfast for dinner. Yum. Menu plan for week 11. Okay, I will insert a clip showing you the items that I've pulled from the refrigerator, pantry, and freezer that I want to go ahead and make a menu based off of. And I will insert that here. Here are the items that I want to try and use up this week. I grabbed a few things from the pantry, a few things from the refrigerator, and the proteins that I needed from the freezer. So I have this garlic parmesan seasoning mix that I want to go ahead and use. And I have 2 packs of wings here. I have one of these pork tenderloins, and this is actually a seasoned one, garlic herb. And I still have some of those potatoes that I had since before the pantry challenge. And this I pulled from the upstairs freezer up here. This is some leftover taco meat along with beans. Here is a flat iron steak. There are 2 of them there. And then this is my bacon that I pulled out of the freezer and thawed out. So I'm going to try and use as much of this week as I can. And then I have some fresh herbs here that are left over that are starting to, some of the parsley is starting to get dried. And then I have some green onions over here. So I want to get all of these used up as well. So there is my haul that I want to make my menu plan based off of. And I will see you at the table for the menu plan. Okay guys, so I have my meal plan ready. I've got all of my scheduled things throughout the week, and it's getting fuller. We pretty much have something every single day now. With my son with track and baseball, there's something every single night, and some nights there's even double. So I kind of have to base my menu off of the wonderful schedule that we've got going on here. Okay, so out of those items that I bought, I had a few things in mind. I have all those fresh veggies that I got from my first grocery haul. So I want to go ahead and make a big meal and a salad. I think I've made this before, but as I mentioned, it is one of our favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and make a steak salad, which is also called the Pittsburgh salad, where it has French fries as well as steak. And then I will go ahead and make my homemade Thousand Island dressing because I have some opened relish that is in the fridge. So that is what I'm going to do for Monday. Steak salad. And homemade Thousand Island. Okay, so for Tuesday is Taco Tuesday. What I'm going to do for Tuesday is I'm going to do an Irish meal that I'm going to actually feature on Friday the 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. Because it kind of like fits into both categories. So for Tuesday, for Taco Tuesday, I'm going to be making Irish nachos. So if you don't know what those are, stay tuned. And I will have a full video on the Irish nachos that will come out on Friday. It will still be part of my meal plan for next week, but I'm also having wings with that. So on Friday for the special St. Patrick's Day, I will have a video on the Irish nachos. So if any of you want to do a little Irish thing for St. Patrick's Day, stay tuned for that. And you'll see that video Friday morning at 9 o'clock. Okay, so Tuesday, I'm going to have the Irish nachos for St. Patty's Day. And I'm going to have garlic parmesan wings and buffalo wings. Okay. Wednesday is the busy day where my son is only going to have a very short period of time. He has track till 5, then he has baseball at 5:45. So he's got 45 minutes. So I want to have something quick and easy that he can eat soon as he comes home or take it with him out the door. So I figured I'd go ahead and make sliders on that day because I have some extra lunch meat in the fridge. So I'm going to go ahead and make some Italian sliders for Wednesday. And then I can have that already done. And as soon as he comes home, he can grab a couple and have some before he goes. Then there will be some more left over for when he comes back if he wants more. Okay, Italian sliders for Wednesday. What is left on my menu? Oh, that pork tenderloin. Okay. Pork tenderloin. Okay, Thursday we will have the pork tenderloin. And that'll be good. I don't know if my son is coming home from college that weekend, next weekend or not. But if he does, then there will be enough left over. So pork tenderloin and I'm gonna make some side. What kind of side do I want to make? Pork tenderloin. Maybe I'll make I don't know, I'll either make something like, I'll either make mac and cheese, homemade mac and cheese, or I can make some scalloped potatoes on the side with pork tenderloin. Yeah, I'm just gonna put cheesy potatoes, although we're having cheesy potatoes for the nachos. So. I think we'll do homemade mac and cheese. We haven't had homemade mac and cheese for a bit. So we'll do mac and cheese. Of course, some veggie. Those Italian sliders, I'll put out some raw veggies and dip as well. Raw veggies. Okay, Friday, Fun Food Friday. My family has been asking for homemade pizzas again. Apparently the last 2 recipes that I made with those pizza crusts, they absolutely love them. So they've been asking for homemade pizzas again. So we will do that for Fun Food Friday. We'll make homemade pizzas. Okay, and then Saturday, Sunday, I'm getting to the point that I need to leave that open. It'll probably be that way through the summer, from now through the summer, because baseball is going to take us through July. Track doesn't take us quite that long. I got my schedule here. Track takes us through the end of May. But baseball goes to the end of July. So pretty much my weekends are going to be up in the air because between practices or games and track meets, they fluctuate on the weekends and the times and so forth. So I am just going to be leaving Saturday and Sunday open. Whenever I do the what's for dinner videos, if I've done something, then I will film that for you to let you know. But as for meal planning from now until the end of the summer, probably, I'm just going to worry about Monday through Friday, because I know that those days we will definitely be having our sit-down dinner. But Saturdays and Sundays most likely will not be sit-down dinner. Okay, so that is my weekly meal plan. I will go ahead and hang this up on the refrigerator. And I hope you enjoyed this week of what's for dinner and this menu plan. And I will see you next week with the meals to see if we stuck to our meal plan or not. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.